So it's been a long time since I've done any videos of any kind, whether that's cover, tutorial, or even, what did I do? I did a whole project based on Logic Pro and what to learn from that. Haven't done anything like that in such a long time. Reason being, I'm lazy. Absolutely lazy. Most of the time, I can't be bothered to set up the equipment, I can't be bothered to edit stuff, and then I can't be bothered to wait for the upload times, see if it does well, which, I mean, it shouldn't matter, but you feel like you put in a lot of wasted time if you see sort of no results. And I thrive on results. If I have a piece of work and I know there's a deadline for it, I'll work really hard. If I know at the end of that deadline that I've done it well, brilliant, and I'll be motivated to do something else afterwards. As soon as I get no deadline, much like I've had for the last year because I haven't been at uni, then I get a bit lazy. I do work. I teach piano around Surrey, which is in the UK. But other than that, I've been pretty much in between projects. That's a nice way of putting it, isn't it? In between projects. More to the point, I'm used to composing stuff. I like composing things, so I've written a fair few tracks, like maybe about 40. Oh no, in the last year it's probably closer to 60 or 70. But again, I see no point in doing them because there's no reason to do them, which is a pain, and it's a poor mindset to get into. So, hence this video, hence the weird camera, which is filming at 50 FPS. I won't usually do this, but it's easy. That's what I'm going for. It's easy for the moment. So I'm just going to go through a number of things that I plan on doing in the next couple of weeks, because I'm going to take this seriously. I'm actually going to do something. I'm going to bother creating music. Maybe not covers, unless somebody really wants to do a particular style. But more likely, a few interesting things. So, first of all, I was thinking music theory stuff. You think, oh, does that sound interesting? Well, it can be. Once you understand music theory, you can start writing your own music, and that's fun in itself. 2, did I say 1 to begin with? Either way. 2, I might be showing more tips and tricks on Logic Pro. Probably not a full video like the 10-minute one I did last time, but maybe just something that lasts 3 or 4 minutes, just showing bits and bobs that I've come to realise over time and that's helped me to write my own music. Another one I thought could be cool is jumping on the bandwagon of taking a piece of music and turning it major if it was already minor, or minor if it was already major, because people seem to love that. And it shouldn't be too difficult, but it should be interesting as well. Yeah, and then finally, sort of showing my projects as they go through, as they're sort of progressed. Because at the moment, if I create something and put it on YouTube, like a video, like this video, or create a track and put it on SoundCloud, no one sees the work that went into it. They never find out the work that goes involved, the issues that had to be overcome, particularly involving RAM. I always run out of that. I use too many instruments. So I was thinking, yeah, create some projects that look interesting visually, not just looking at a screen, recording bits and bobs, finding interesting sounds around the place that can work in tracks, and go from there. So I've got a few ideas. So far that's the plan. There's also potential for me to be recording people in the next month or so, which should be interesting. I'm currently building some sound insulation panels. So I know it doesn't look like it at the moment, but that triangle is going to hold up a big panel that's going to go like up there. And there's going to be 3 of them. To be honest, the triangle is absolutely overkill. I need to create a different design that's going to be much simpler. But there's potential for creating this roomy space that I'm in at the moment, which is an absolute mess. Well, for what it should be. And sort of having a space to record, which could be kind of interesting. But for now, this is just a completely random video on a really random camera with probably absolutely appalling audio, ironically. And yeah, I'm just going to see where this leads. And if I have no ideas what to do for a video, I'm going to get out this camera again and talk randomly to it, just like I did now, and get something online. Because more to the point, it's about pushing forwards no matter what you feel like. Because otherwise you come to a standstill and nothing ever gets done. So hopefully the next video should be interesting, should be cool, and should be worth a watch. So I shall see you then.